Imagine owning your very own planet. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? But is it feasible? Picture it, your personal celestial body, a world where you make the rules. The allure of space and its boundless mysteries has always captivated us, leading to dreams of planetary ownership. But as thrilling as this concept might be, reality paints a different picture. Several factors make this scenario far from feasible. Earth's resources are finite, and the same would hold true for any other planets we might colonize. The sheer logistical and financial challenges of creating habitable environments on other planets are staggering. Overpopulation, a persistent issue on Earth, could become a nightmare on individually owned planets. Then there's the question of governance and infrastructure, not to mention the current limitations of interstellar travel. Ethical considerations and potential environmental impacts further complicate the picture. So as much as we might fantasize about it, each human owning a planet may remain just that, a fantasy. Let's delve deeper into why. First, let's consider resources. Our planet Earth has finite resources, and even if we were to colonize other planets, those resources would still be limited. The concept of limited resources is simple, yet profound. It refers to the reality that there is only so much to go around. Imagine for a moment if every human had their own planet. The demand for resources would skyrocket. We'd need to extract, transport, and utilize resources at an unprecedented scale. This could lead to rapid resource depletion. We'd essentially be running a cosmic race against time, trying to find more resources before we run out. But that's not all. Environmental degradation is another pressing concern. The process of extracting and using resources can lead to significant environmental changes. On a planetary scale, these changes could be catastrophic, leading to uninhabitable conditions. With limited resources, planetary ownership for each human seems implausible. It's a fascinating concept to ponder, but in reality, it's a scenario fraught with challenges. Space colonization is a complex and costly endeavor. Creating habitable environments on other planets would require advanced technology and massive investment. Picture the challenge of crafting a world from scratch, complete with breathable air, fertile soil, and stable climate, all from the limited resources that we are able to transport from Earth. Now imagine the financial implications. The cost of launching a single kilogram into space is exorbitant, let alone the resources needed to sustain a single human life, much less a planet. Furthermore, space itself presents a myriad of logistical challenges. From the vast distances between celestial bodies to the inhospitable environments we'd encounter, the hurdles are monumental. The sheer scale of space and the time it would take to traverse it, even at the speed of light, is mind-boggling. All these factors combined paint a clear picture. The sheer logistics and costs make individual planetary ownership an unlikely prospect. Beyond resources and logistics, there are the issues of governance, ethics, and environmental impact to consider. The task of governing and managing a planet is not a simple feat. It requires an extensive infrastructure including law enforcement, healthcare, and basic services. Imagine the Herculean endeavor of setting up such infrastructure on a planetary scale. One can't simply erect a town hall and call it a day. We're talking about creating a fully operational society, a task that is far from feasible for each individual to undertake. Moreover, the ethical considerations are equally compelling. Owning an entire planet raises questions about property rights and land distribution. Who gets to own which planet? How do we ensure fair distribution? Furthermore, with planetary ownership comes great responsibility. Each owner would bear the burden of maintaining their planet, a task that could easily lead to conflicts and disputes. Lastly, let's consider the environmental impact. Human activities, even on a small scale, can have significant consequences on the environment. We have seen this play out on Earth, with climate change and environmental degradation becoming pressing global issues. Now imagine these activities amplified on a planetary scale. The potential for ecological damage is immense. Responsible stewardship would be essential to prevent such harm, yet the enforcement of environmental standards across a universe of planets would be a monumental task. Given these considerations, it's clear that the concept of each person owning a planet presents more problems than solutions. It's an appealing idea, sure, but when we delve into the practicalities and implications, it quickly loses its luster. Instead, we must focus our efforts on sustainable and responsible space exploration and colonization, cooperating on a global scale to ensure the preservation of our universe and the continued survival of humanity. So, if each of us owning a planet is not feasible, what does the future of space exploration look like? Well, we're not likely to be staking out personal planets anytime soon, but the future of space exploration still holds some awe-inspiring possibilities. The focus will likely shift towards sustainable and responsible colonization efforts. Not the kind of colonization that history books are filled with, but a new kind that values preservation and respect for the celestial bodies we touch. There's a whole universe of scientific research waiting out there. Think of the untold secrets we could unravel about the cosmos, the origins of our universe, and perhaps even life beyond Earth. There's a potential treasure trove of knowledge that could revolutionize our understanding of the universe and our place in it. And let's not forget about resource utilization. With Earth's finite resources under constant strain, the vastness of space could offer new avenues for resource procurement. Asteroid mining, for example, could provide us with precious metals and other resources which are scarce on Earth. But this must be done responsibly and sustainably, to ensure we don't simply transplant our earthly problems into the cosmos. The future of space exploration will not be a solo endeavor. It will require the cooperation of nations and international organizations. Space is a shared frontier, and its exploration and utilization should benefit all of humanity. It's a grand undertaking that will call for shared resources, knowledge, and collective stewardship. And with this cooperation, we can foster a new era of space diplomacy, strengthening ties between nations and fostering peace through a shared objective. The challenges of space exploration could unite us in ways we can't yet fully comprehend. While the idea of each person having their own planet may be appealing, it is not a practical or achievable future scenario given the current state of technology and resources, but the future of space exploration still holds exciting possibilities. So let's continue to dream, to explore, and